Okay, next one. Then I'm pretty sure you always have my critics who say, Loy, stop being negative about Dubai. Why? I'll give you proof. Warren Buffett, not Buffett means eating food. Warren Buffett, the great, what is that of Omaha? Something, the Oracle of Omaha. Okay. He endorses the UAE market. So if you get a Malayali, I'm half Malayali, he would say, Loy, Warren Buffett is praising Dubai. Why? Berkshire Hathaway Home Service Gulf Properties. What a small name. Berkshire Hathaway Home Service Gulf Properties will be selling properties valued at 3 million and higher. And it seems the CEO, Mr. Phil Sheridan, has said Dubai is going to be the fourth overseas market where we're going to open, and it's going to be big potential. Okay, 16,000 overseas buyers were there in Dubai, and they purchased stuff from January to June for $10 billion. That's who we are targeting. So all of a sudden, everyone's like telling me, Lloyd, if Warren Buffett, he says Dubai is great. Who the hell are you, cockroach? Lloyd, you cockroach. Okay. Yes, Warren Buffett is God. Instead of God, any God. Warren Buffett. Okay. So Warren Buffett is God. He's never made any mistake. However, my problem is I do a little bit of research. See, now Warren Buffett was right about Coca-Cola. He was right about the dot-com bubble. He was right about derivatives. He was right about the housing meltdown. And he was right about cryptocurrency in Bitcoin. Even I was right about it. I was right about dot-com, that I'm hardly, a teenager, so I didn't know much about it. But derivatives, housing meltdown, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, even I predicted. So I'm maybe little good as Warren Buffett, even though I'm not investing. However, Warren Buffett, even if you call him God, and he knows everything, he's omnipresent and omni-knowledgeable, even if that is a word. What are some of the mistakes he made? He purchased Wambeck Textile Mill Company. He purchased that, and the mill shut down. He invested in Tesco, which went into $444 million loss. He purchased Dexter Shoes Company, where he used the shares to buy 433 million worth of shares. Later on, he found out that 433 million that he purchased, that he used the shares to buy that, he actually spent $5.7 billion of his shares to purchase 433 million. Energy Future Holdings, he took a debt from them, and he suffered a 873 million loss. He refused to buy Dallas Ford NBC station in 1972 for 35 million. Instead, it's going to go to the dogs. In 2006, it was worth 800 million. In 1988, he purchased General Reinsurance, and there he got hit with $800 million loss. He purchased 85 million in ConocoPhillips. I hope I got that. ConocoPhillips? Yeah. For 7 billion. Later on, what he purchased for 7 billion is actually worth 4.4 billion. So he lost 3.4 billion there. In 1989, he purchased 358 million of US Airways. The shares never appreciated, and he went in a berserk fashion to sell it off. Luckily, he got his money back. And the biggest prediction of the great Warren Buffett, he predicted the biggest failures would be two companies which you should not invest. Their names were Amazon.com and Google.com. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, Mr. Warren Buffett has had losses of millions and billions. Only thing, he's lucky. He's more lucky than normal people, okay? Because of Coca-Cola and whatever he invested. So, if you still want to believe Warren Buffett, let me ask you, Simple question with my uneducated Malayalam personality. Okay, South Indian. I'm South Indian. Does Warren Buffett know about Dubai? You'll say, yes, of course he knows. So he knows the Arab Muslim culture. He knows Arab locals. I've stayed there 40 years. He knows more than me. He knows more than you who's working in UAE. He knows more than those people being in USA. It's like me sitting here. I know everything about Uganda. Why? Because I read it in the paper. Or does a person who lives in Uganda, who runs a business in Uganda, know more than me? It's like me reading about pregnancy, how to give birth to a baby, and telling a woman with 5 children, I know exactly what it feels. Or, like, you have these Christian priests who give advice on love your wife, take care of her, satisfy her. What the fuck do you know, priest? Have you put your ting in any pom-pom? No. Then, so when you don't have any experience of the market, when you have not stayed there, when you don't know the culture, in fact, I doubt Mr. Warren Buffett has even worked with an Arab local. I'm pretty sure he has not had Arab local staff work with him. When they say, sorry, Mr. Warren Buffett, I have to go pray 5 times a day. Okay, I have to go to pray to mosque. 15, 20 minutes for wash everything and pray 5 times. I'm local. You think anytime any Warren Buffett has had, I'm local. Anyone told him that? So we'll see. I'm here, you're here. Let's see how far Warren Buffett is right about UAE. One thing is sure, UAE markets will climb up. That I put the link below. Warren Buffett will make some leads early on, will make some money. However, I can assure you one thing, that after the 3 years or 5 years, Expo 2020, things are going to go up. Because right now the market is rock bottom. It will climb up. However, after that, it's going to go flatline. Remember Trump Ice, the water that was bottled? I was there in Dubai when they just launched, vanished. There's so many brands that have just vanished in UAE. So we'll see. I'm here, you're here. My gut feeling, this is my prediction. You can give me yours in the comment section below. Warren Buffett's company will buy properties which are rock bottom priced, because right now they're down. They will climb up with the Expo 2020. They will make money on that. 3 million, they'll sell for 5 million. So obviously money will come rolling in. However, after the 3rd year, Expo 2020 is over, 2021, then we will watch. Then we will have the fun. Because Iran, Russia, China, they have a score to settle. Qatar also has a score to settle. So let us see how far these work. But anyway, let me know your comments. And also let me know about the mistakes that Warren Buffett made. Let me know what you think about those mistakes. Next one. I got this because I put about Warren Buffett, trying to invest in Dubai market. What he said is, Lloyd Buffett is a smart guy. He's not buying properties in Dubai. The Berkshire Hathaway real estate is just an agency. It's a real estate agency, which I believe is run as a franchise. Some guy has probably brought the franchise to Dubai. Berkshire has no risks whatsoever here. He's put a link. I want you to check it out. Next one.